On Thursday, 1 week before Thanksgiving, President Trump rescinded his tariffs on several Brazilian products, including beef and coffee, just days after doing the same for hundreds of other imported grocery items. Despite his public statements that the idea of a national affordability crisis is a hoax, the president's recent moves on tariffs serve as an acknowledgement that the cost of living in America is too high. President Trump even finding some common ground on the issue this week with New York City's incoming mayor, Zohran Mamdani. NBC News senior business correspondent Christine Romans has our Sunday focus.
President Trump and New York City Mayor-elect Zohran Mamdani trading compliments instead of their usual insults after a White House meeting Friday.
I really think he has a chance to do a great job. We're going to help him.
I appreciate the meeting with the president, which focused again on the 5 boroughs and whether New Yorkers could afford to live there.
The two leaders could not be further apart politically, but both rose to power tapping into Americans' anger over the cost of living.
Under Biden and the radical left Democrats, inflation is wiping out our middle class.
We are the most expensive city in the United States of America.
President Trump downplayed those concerns before this month's election day.
I don't want to hear about the affordability because right now we're much less. If you look at energy, we're getting close to $2 a gallon gasoline.
But after a Democratic sweep,
we will start with last night's election results. Democrats picking up big wins.
He changed his tune. This past week, the White House rolling back tariffs on more than 200 food products, including staples like bananas, beef, and coffee. Prices for many of those on the rise. Coffee up more than 41%, steak nearly 13%, and ground beef almost 12%. Eggs, which skyrocketed last year, now down slightly. Still, the president not conceding his tariffs may be exacerbating rising prices.
Walmart just announced that the cost of their standard Thanksgiving meal is reduced by 25%.
True, but Walmart's 2025 Thanksgiving bundle, which costs about $40, contains just 23 items compared to last year's 29. A recent Goldman Sachs analysis finding U.S. consumers are shouldering as much as 55% of the costs of these tariffs. And shoppers aren't happy about it. An NBC News poll conducted just last month found 2/3 of registered voters believe the Trump administration has fallen short on the economy and the cost of living. And according to a Fox News poll, 46% of registered voters say the Trump administration's policies have hurt them, while only 15% say they've helped. Adding to the nation's affordability crisis, the recent government shutdown, which forced some to rush to food pantries because of worker furloughs and the pause in SNAP benefits.
It's very emotional when you don't know how you're going to feed yourself or your family.
While the shutdown is over, this morning the worries about the cost of putting food on the table remain, with Thanksgiving just 4 days away.
And Christine joins me now live. Christine, good morning. So with polls showing again this week, Americans of all political stripes are worried about the cost of living. Is there hope prices may begin to come down sometime soon?
Yeah, Willie, this is issue number one for American families, the cost of living, no question. And it's not just food, which gets so much attention, but it's car insurance, it's homeowners insurance, it's the cost of a house, it's so many other things like childcare too. Every kind of little angle of people's financial life is facing this pressure, and so that's why it's so important. Look, some experts tell me, agricultural economists tell me, that maybe coffee might be the first thing that at least will stop rising because you have so much coffee sitting in these bonded warehouses just waiting to come from Brazil and avoid those tariffs. So maybe that'll be the first place people will see some relief, Willie.
All right, let's hope so for Americans everywhere. Christine, thanks so much, and a very happy Thanksgiving to you.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.